Hi everybody, welcome back to TerraFirmaCraft Season 4 episode. I just looked this up. I am terrible. 94 I think. Yay, 94, I remembered. And you catch me here. I am just putting away some of the spoils from this. I've decided to use many of these things to make this go a little bit smoother. I do need to eat a sandwich, however, because we are a little bit peckish. And this episode, we're going to do it. I believe we can get a red steel anvil. And possibly even a red steel sword. But before we do that, we have got one important job to do. Well, we've got lots of important jobs to do, but we've got one particular important job. So, geez, I need to do something with all this crap, don't I? You can go in there for now. And that is dark steel. So we got 11. We got you. And we got you. I need, that's, if I split that, I can never remember. My maths is terrible. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's 8, and I need 20's worth. Each one of those is 20, so I need 12, don't I? That's right. 1, 2, 3, da 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 da. And then we can put the rest of this away somewhere safe. Where safe? Where is safe? That can go in there. Okay, we got that, and then we also need coal dust, don't we? That's the other thing, and we're going to get this thing done if it kills me. I don't wish to do quite that much. 20. If I just do 20, that should give me enough. I'll take that just in case, however. And let's have a little puddle down here. And let's get this anvil done, because once we've got the anvil done, we can actually use the enchanter and the various other bits and pieces that we have available. However, the first thing we need to do is that coal dust. Now we're going in here and we're going to have the wrought iron, we're going to have obsidian, eventually. So 20 of those. Yeah. So it occurs to me that we've got this thing down pat, because we're almost there, aren't we? That's good. Because I've been looking at this all the wrong way. I've been looking at the item we needed for red steel. If we go and have a look at our red steel while we're doing this. Red steel. If we look at the weak red steel ingot, we need black steel. We can do black steel. Black steel's easy. It's, you know, we can do it in, if we get this one, if we can get in there eventually. No, we need the weak black steel. Hang on. Black steel ingot from black steel dust. No, that's not what we want. High carbon black steel. So weak steel plus that goes that, and weak steel we do in here with steel, nickel and black bronze. That's easy. However, the weak red steel doesn't appear to have an option for that, but we do have this. Now what we're missing is brass. Now brass is copper and zinc, and sphalerite we're missing, but I believe we have 3 ingots worth of sphalerite, which means I've got enough to make 30 ingots of brass, which is way more than we needed. And I think, I don't know whether we've got any other trickery we can use in here. I don't believe so. So, oh, we have copper and zinc. So we could actually do it that way as well. And zinc we can make by smelting zinc dust, and zinc dust we can get from the small sphalerites. We can use, what can we actually, we can put it in the crusher, but not in the not in that. Okay, well that's fine. Right, so we have got, let's get this right, that's 8. No, that's 4, that's 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Let me just make sure I get this right. Put that in and that in. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So we can put the other 32 in with that. And then 4 will go with that. Well, yeah, that's fine. Okay, I'm going to get this done. Oh, yeah. So I was saying, the weak steel, we need the brass. We need one of those. Well, I've worked out the proportions. We need to do 12 black steel with 3 rose gold, 3 unshaped brass, and 4 steel, and that will probably be the best mix to smelt those down. This is going to take a short while. I'll let this melt. I'll be back within a mo. Alright, well, we've got the first bit of our anvil. Got 1, 2, 3 of those. We're just waiting on the this bit, and we shall be good. I don't know whether there's a way to disenchant these. I'm not entirely sure whether we have any kind of means of dispenser. There is an extra utilities disenchanter, but it does not seem to exist in this pack. I think it may have been disabled. I don't think we're going to get anywhere fast with any form of disenchanting, which is probably just as well. It would definitely be OP. Okay, there's our 4th. There's a little bit of you, so we can get that and that and that and that. That gives us a dark steel anvil. I'm not entirely sure where the best place. Well, we'll pop it down near the enchanting table, because that's really where. Or should we? I mean, we could do this actually, couldn't we? Hang on. Let me get you down, and we're going to place you there with a nice little thorium hammer. Thorium hammer, and then just because this is a bang, I actually do like the vanilla, well, the vanilla anvil shape more, but well, what are you going to do, eh? We'll eat a sandwich, we'll have some breakfast, and we can proceed onwards with our mission to make this red steel. I also need to just go and sort out the chucklehead out here. Okay, all chuckleheads dealt with. I think was fairly safe. Okay, and we'll live, which is always nice. So let us get rid of that, and we'll put that away. And what do we need to do for starters? Well, first things, we've got sphalerites, and I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1 ingot's worth. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 2 ingots worth. Change. Let's do this in here, I think. Where's my little fella? Bang, there you go. Give me that, thank you very much. Come here for now. We'll keep that on us. I will probably want it for something else, undoubtedly. And let's just put that in there, and I shall place this away over here. This is going to take a hot moment to heat up, if you'll pardon the obvious pun. So we've got that. Now I need copper. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I'm going to do 2 lots of this. That's 1. No, that's right. 2 lots, and then I'll keep 1 sphalerite, 1 zinc back, I think, for the time being. As I say, this is going to be a short while, so we'll let this heat up, and I'll be back with you in a second. Alright, this is just cooking through. I've done the... Oh, we've got brass already. We could have actually stopped at this point at 17 and saved some copper, but to be honest, I'd rather push it to the limit. We've got one spare zinc ingot, which, yeah, well, I'm not going to get excited about, but the last one goes in. We've got 10 to 1. That's fine. We could probably, I'm just going to have a look. Let's just have a look at brass a second. Brass. No, we didn't want it from there, did we? That's just give me some. Oh man. I want brass from there. Thank you. So you might be able to get away with slightly more copper in that mix. I'm not going to push it because, you know, that way trouble lies. But we ended up with 20 ingots of brass, which is more than adequate. Again, this is going to take a quick moment to process out. So let me run that through. And again, I'll be back in a mo. Alright, we are just about there. However, this is going to seem very odd. I'm going to do something which, under normal circumstances, would seem, well, somewhat insane. I'm going to melt my black steel anvil because I don't need it. We take wheat red steel and we would normally hammer it on an anvil, but we can put it into a blast furnace with black steel and flux alloy smelter to make that. And then if we take that, the use of that is fairly straightforward. We stick it through the blast furnace to make red steel. So we can actually smelt this black steel and use it for our red steel at this stage. And I think I may regret this. It wouldn't be the first time I've done something that I would regret, but I think we should be alright if we do this. And it may fast track us along that little bit. I put the hammer over there, the black steel hammer, but there we go, 1400 black steel. Now I need 12 black steel, so I'm going to take 2 out and keep them as ingots. That's the first thing. Then we're going to need, right, we need 1, 2, 3 of those, and then those can go in there. 1, 2, 3 of those, and you are, where's my steel? 1, 2, 3, 4 of those. That's 1. So add that will make it 2. That will give us 12 ingots of black steel. I'm just going to double check my wheat red steel recipe. It is 52, yep. That's correct. We are all good there. 50 plus 15 and 15 makes 80 plus 20 makes, that will, or it better work. I will be very, very annoyed if it doesn't. It's now an unknown alloy, which is, you know, irreversible at this point. And that is a couple of black steel ingots, which we shall place in there with the 4 we've already got. So we're taking this. Oh, we're going to need more black. Yeah, we are going to need more black steel, aren't we? Right. We need to process this down. Get that up to temperature. There's number 2. A little drink of coffee while we're going. Number 3. And number 4. Chuck in the rose gold. That should melt pretty quickly. So we got that. And then we chuck in the brass. And again, that should all melt really quickly. What have I done wrong here? I've done something wrong and I don't know what it is. Let me just go and do my maths again. I'll be back in a moment. Alright, I think I've got it. Probably need a pump on the old thingy. Thank God for Excel spreadsheets, eh? Come on. Melt steel. weak red steel, 23 ingots of it. So yeah, God knows what I did wrong there, but oh well, I know exactly what I did wrong there. I did my maths wrong, but that doesn't matter because we've got the weak red steel now. So we're one step in the right direction. Now I'm going to run all of this out and pop it out of the molds because there's a pretty good chance that we've got, well, I suppose we should check the quest log to see what's left. It wants a steel bucket and oh, it's not even giving me there, it's going straight in at these. Does it want one of each? Ew. Alright, that's not, but it'll give me a red steel pick, which is nice. So that's a thing. But right now this is a thing. We've got 20 odd of these to smelt out, so let me get them done. I'll be back again in a moment. Alright, there we go. 23 weak red steel. Of course the story doesn't end here because this is red steel. We're not going to get away with this lightly. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4 black steel. I need 19 more black steel if I'm going to use all 23 of those. Now black steel, fortunately, the recipe for black steel is, let me get in here if I can get myself, where are you? You get high carbon by welding pig iron and weak steel, which is weak steel, pig iron and flux. Now I have got, hang on, let's try that again, shall we? Steel we've got, pig iron we haven't got, and pig iron we're going to get with iron, charcoal and flux. Okay, let's have a look. We've got 15 steel. We haven't got enough steel actually, we need to make more, but let's start off with the iron. So we're going to need, what did I say, 19? 10, we'll give 10 and hang on 10 and 10 will give me 10 pig iron. I think that's right, isn't it? Get past the, eventually you get to the alloy smelter and we can go to pig iron is, yeah, 10 of those, 10 of those, 10 of those. Easy. I can probably make a few of those, but we'll set, hang on, let's find the right tool. And that's off. Oh, it does it really quick, doesn't it? I just remembered. So that makes you 10 of those. So if I want and the pig iron is going to combine with steel to make high carbon black, or steel and flux to make that. So yeah, I need to get some steel sorted first, don't I? Let me pull myself together a little bit because I'm kind of drowning under the logistics here, and I'll be back in a sec. All right, doing the maths is doing my head in. I'm just making another 20 pig iron at the moment. That's my first priority. So we're going to take that and that. You just taken. Oh no, it didn't. It's all right. I was going to say if that had have eaten that lot. So there's 26 pig iron, and that will make steel. Let's go and make the steel. Let's eat a sandwich actually. That's always a good move. We are going to have this red steel anvil today. I might even have a red steel bucket, in which case we'll have that quest solved, which will give us a red steel pick. But a lot will depend on this. So we take pig iron. Hang on, let's get these. We take those 4. Yeah, that's right. I'm in the right ballpark. Those 4 together will come and make high carbon steel. We cook them again to make steel. That will make us 19 steel. We need 19 of those with some flux. Those two will make that. And then this we go and we smelt together with flux to make high carbon. Okay, I'm with you now. The program is almost there. There's our 4. Oops, we need to put that through again. Almost forgot. I'm just going to go and deal with that blaze while we wait for those, because it's something to do, isn't it? I do love the fact that you kind of go, oh look, there's a blaze over there, let's kill him. There's a zombie down here somewhere as well. Hello. You're probably in the where are you, Mr. Zombie? Are you underneath us in that cave? Probably. Okay, well, it's getting dark anyway, so we'll go and grab our stuff. And there we go, there's the 4. So we take those with flux and we cook them together, and then we get low. I'm just going to grab a pile of flux, I think. Hang on. 64 flux, that should do the trick nicely. Right, so all things being equal, if we come over to here and we go 19 pig iron, 1, 2, 3, 19 flux, 19. Uses of that. Weak steel. Damn it. Went one too far. Oh crap. We need right. No, we're fine. I'm just derping badly. We need to make weak steel. There's a step missing. Alright, let me pull that together. Be back in a sec. I think we've got it. We're going to be 1 ingot short, so we've only got 1 steel. That's these odd numbers are going to throw us out, I think. But why? Oh, I don't know. So we're going to go with steel, nickel, and black bronze. That will make the weak steel, and that will make us 30 weak steel actually. Oh, that's way too much. Doesn't matter. We can always use it. So we're not actually bad. So I'm going to take weak steel. I'm going to take 26 uses of that. That with pig iron, and that makes that. Okay, so 26 and 26, and that will make us a whole bunch of this in weak form. Right, we're back with the program. This is going to take a hot moment, and we also are going to need to sleep the night off, so I might as well leave that to run in the background. I'll put this steel ingot away, and I'll be back with you in a bit. Alright, next day. I've just been entertaining myself cleaning out the mobs. There's quite a few. And we are going to head back, just drop off this stuff, and we should have that first stage done by now, I hope. Yeah, you know, when there's just loads of mobs around, you just want to get out there. Another zombie head, always handy. We've got a bit of Sparta, got a bit of that, a little bit of blaze rod, a little bit of Monica in my life, a little bit of Susan by my side, or yeah, Mambo number 5. No, if anybody remembers that, then you're probably sad as I am. Okay, 26 of those makes that. Now this stuff we need to then run through. This is a process and a half. This stuff then needs to go through the blast furnace to go from being high carbon black steel to black steel. That's our next job. Again, this is going to take a moment. and then that and that will weld together using that. That's right, isn't it? We take you and we weld you with black steel and weak red steel, makes that. Let's get that running, and yeah, and then we just take that and we run that through the blast furnace. That gives us the hard steel, and then we end up with 23 shiny ingots of red steel, of which we need 14 to make a ingot. So if we take you, I did those, and that's going to make a weak red steel, a high carbon red steel, which will then cook in the blast furnace again. Right, that's my next thing. I will get that together, and next time you see me, we'll be ready to put the high carbon red steel through the blast furnace, and we will be almost at the point where we can actually do something. Back in a mo. Alright, we got our red steel. That is going over there. We've got 7 black steel ingots left, so we'll pop those in there for now. And we shall have a little run around here, and we should see 23 shiny high carbon red steel ingots, which we will now cook in the blast furnace. I realised that this underground system is not ideal in that our positioning of things is I'm wondering whether I need to try and cut an entrance through here into the, I don't know whether that would even go in. I'd probably go to the corridor, but that might be an idea, have another entrance in there. But anyway, high carbon red steel to red steel, and isn't she lovely? Yes, so I've got 23 of these to cook. We've got a little bit of smithing to do then, because we need to get 14 of these in a forge. In fact, I'm going to get the forge lit up so it's up to temperature, so we can start welding those to make the anvil necessary to do anything with them. I'm going to light up 2 forges, I think, because that would be wrong not to, really. And get that one going. We'll even start heating those ones up. That is going to take me a short while just to get those to that point, so let me just finish off doing there. We're doing 7 more there. Let me get those. So 7, 3, that's 10. That will get me the first 5 double ingots, won't it? That's not quite what I intended, but there you go. And bang. So these are going to take a while because they have to go right up to hot to be do any. Oh crap! I just realised my my flaw here. I need an anvil to weld them, and I'm guessing that I can't weld them on black steel anvil or better. Back in a bit. Alright, so the brain fart is actually even worse than I assumed, because I can't even make a black steel anvil, because I need a steel anvil to actually make black steel double ingots. So I've effectively, by melting my anvil down prematurely, set myself way back. Now I'm hoping that I can make the steel anvil on an iron on a thaumium anvil, and that the thaumium anvil will count as an iron anvil, because otherwise I am well, I'm not stuffed. I've got the iron to do it, but I'm going to have to make an iron anvil. But then will I be able to make a iron anvil on that, or will I need to make a tier 3, a bronze anvil first? It's, yeah, you see where I'm going with this. I've kind of really royally stuffed myself. I can't believe I did that. Anyway, so we're doing 13 high carbon steel ingots, and then we'll get those to carbon. Now these we should be able to, if I go back here, a double ingot on a wrought iron anvil or better. Now that should work on a thaumium, because thaumium is of course iron. If it doesn't, I am going to probably break down and cry just a little bit. It's my own fault. Don't get me wrong. We're not going to get too salty about all of this. I need to make some more pig iron to weld with the steel. Oh God. Yeah, I'm just going to have to think. Plus point, I'm going to have a hell of a lot of materials left at the end of this that I can use to make other interesting things with. Yeah, you got to find a silver lining somewhere, haven't you? Anyway, let me continue on. I'll get this welded together and hopefully we'll be able to progress from there. But I think this is going to now be next episode by the time we get to red steel, because this is going to take me a while just to pull myself back from this position, which is a bit of a pig. Yeah, actually it's a lot of a pig. But there you go, my own fault. See you in a while. Okay, I've just put 5 in. Let's find out if we can do this on a thaumium anvil. We can. I can breathe again. I do need a little bit more steel though. That this is not quite enough for what we want. This will make the anvil, but we're going to need to make some steel to weld with the weak steel. We need to make some more weak steel, because I've got 7 black steel. I've got 7 steel. I mean, I've got quite a bit of pig iron. I've got 4 more weeks. Yeah, I need to make more black steel, is what I'm trying to say here. Let me continue making this new steel anvil though. So yeah, I'm going to push through. I'm going to go a little bit long. I want to get to the point where I've got this red steel going. So yeah, I'll get that done and I shall be back with you momentarily. I'm going to do that as well just to speed this up a little bit. So yeah, back in a bit. Alright, we have the steel anvil. I can't believe I did that. And you are going to go there. You're going to get that hammer on you, because why not? And you are going to get not a lot of flux. We're going to need to get that sorted as well then. I'm heating up this black steel so we can get the 3 double ingots we've got done. And then we need to make some more black steel, which if I remember rightly, the recipe for that is we need a high carbon, which is pig iron, and weak steel. Weak steel is steel unshaped, 6 steel, nickel and bronze. So we need some more pig iron. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10. We need more flux then, don't we? Yeah. Flux bearing stones, please. Show me. Marble. Hammer. Bang. Done. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10. We'll pop the rest of that in there temporarily. You are still warming, that's fine. And we need 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10. Ah, man, I can't believe I did that. I really can't. But yeah, it's not like we've got the technology, we have the resources. That could have been so much worse. You know, considering what we could have had there, that could have been so much worse. So I'm going to get on and get this black steel done, and again we shall be back in a little while. I've run out of black bronze, and I've just gone to make some more black bronze, which is made with 6 copper, 2 gold and 2 silver. That is the last of the silver as well. I've got to be the jammiest man alive. Yeah, so copper, silver, gold. That will go to make that, which will go pig iron, nickel, black. Hang on, what am I doing wrong here? Steel. So I need 2 of those, and that can go back on the shelf, but I need to turn this into steel. So we are still recovering from my dirt moment, and I need to eat and drink and kill some mobs and sleep, and then I can go out and use the blast furnace to do the next bit. But we're getting there. We are getting there. It's just slow going. Back a bit. Alright, we are here. Let me just double check that I was editing audio in between times. I am recording good. I don't want any more brain farts than we absolutely have to have today. So we've got the black steel in anvil. That's done. We can chop you up. We can pop that down. We can jump in there. We can stick you in. We can grab that. We can stick you in. We can grab that and place it there out of the way. Seems oddly familiar, this. Now I've got currently in here, I've got red steel cooking. I should have, I did leave these 2 were in and can weld. These 2 are, I'm going to put 2 more in, I think that's right. So that's 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12 13 14 plus the 2 is, yeah, that should be right. I'm going to stick these 7 away out of the way there. Valuable stuff there. And this is going to take a little while just to cook through. Oh, those 2 aren't, those are ready. So we'll weld those up. And we can weld those up. And that will be just under halfway to done. Now, while we're discussing this, we have got a job of work to do. We're almost out of charcoal. So at some point we're going to have to do a major tree chopping session. But in the meantime, I've got a major welding session. So again, I will be back in a mo. Alright, this is it. This is the moment that we've all been waiting for. And it's a huge moment. And I am not going to have it ruined by having the stink of shame. I refuse. Here we go. Probably one of the most hard sought items in any game of Minecraft. This is right up there with Draconic Evolution difficulty. I mean, this is actually comparatively easy compared to other. Oh, come on. Other ways when you do it vanilla. Thorncraft. TFC. What am I saying? Thorncraft. We're just waiting on this to get up to temperature. If I want to speed that up, we'll do that. And that's yellow, white. Put you in there. That can come down here. And we are going to make a sheet. And then we're going to turn you into a bucket. I'm just going to go all the way across with bending, I think. Oh, we didn't quite make it. Hang on. No, a bit further. One red steel bucket. The most expensive item. Detect. Why are you not detecting it? Is it because it... Where's my bucket? You... Oh, Yeah. Ooh, that is not going to ride. In you go. I'll make another. It's going to take a while to warm up, but we've got to do the blue steel bucket now, as that's going to be probably our mission next episode. But we'll get this red steel bucket, we'll get the blue steel. Let's have a look. What's involved with blue steel? Black steel, bismuth bronze, oh crap, I'm out of silver. We're going to have to go and hunt silver. We're not going to be completing that mission anytime soon. How many we've got 5. I could make a steel pick, but I don't really need to. That's pretty good. I'm going to take those out for now. We will content ourselves with the red steel we have, and on that note, I will apologize for the many brain farts. I shall take a picture of this, and I'll pretend those don't exist, and we will see you next time. But until then, thank you very much for watching, guys, and I will see you soon. Bye for now.